Guys, SoloLeveling. They dropped the official teaser. Oh man. So yes, they dropped the official trailer. No, this is a teaser. They dropped an official teaser, so we're gonna be watching that and reacting to it. Anyway, before we do that, wow, can't speak now. Volume 6 dropped Tuesday, and it's ironic that this dropped Tuesday, Volume 6, and this dropped 3 days ago. By the time you're watching this, or it might be 4 days by the time you actually watch this. But no, yeah, 21st. Funny, this dropped 21st. This also dropped 21st. Kind of ironic. Someone was doing some mischief planning over there. They were like, all right, since the 6 volumes be dropping, we're just gonna release the teaser the 21st as well. Kind of ironic if you ask me. Hey man, that's just something to think about. But anyway, I can show you. Yeah, I have like 5 of the volumes. I'm gonna grab them real quick. Just gonna show you guys really quickly, and then we can move on to the reaction. I gotta move my statue figure out the way. I'm so sorry. I gotta like take like 5 of the volumes out. Put it in place. So I got my other 5 volumes here. Yes, I am a big diehard fan of SoloLeveling, alright? And I'm collecting the physical copies. I don't have the light novels, unfortunately. Yes, 5 volumes here. And then adding 6, like, nope, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Yes, and then now we add the 6th volume on top. And now we have 6 volumes. Now I put them all on my shelf. I don't think it's gonna fit though, because this is a pretty thick book, of course. I don't know when the 7th one's coming out, but hey, I'm already gonna get it when it comes out, so yeah. Anyway, let's just dive in. Let's get my reaction in, because I already know what to expect and what I saw, and I like it, but I just want to get out. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Ah. Oh man. Oh, they did the grin, the smile. Oh, that is so infamous. Ooh. The music, I like the music. They want pictures. Yes, yes. Ooh. Oh, snap! Whoa, thank you! Oh, man. Wow, okay. Coming next winter? So we're not getting it in... So... Oh, man. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. So... It's a couple things I can talk about, but apparently it's coming out next winter. So in January, so like when AOT dropped, so that makes sense. I like that A1 Pictures is doing this. Of course, people were like, oh, I wish Mappa or what's the one? Unfubuto? Is that how you pronounce it? I probably butchered it. Bruh. Yeah, bro. You butchered the heck out of that. It's a Ufobito, not whatever you just said earlier. I have no idea what you just said. Yeah, it's Ufobito. Just get it right next time, bro. The other studio that does Demon Slayer and Fate, what they're most known popular for is those 2 animes, and that studio in particular, because you know they do god tier like animation. The art style is just super crisp, and then Mappa is really good for 3D rendering work. They're particularly really good with AOT, of course, and many other shows and series like Chainsaw Man and Attack on Titan, and the list goes on. Jujutsu Kaisen, like the list goes on. But basically, people are like, oh man, it's A1 Pictures, I don't know about them. But hey man, they did SEO. I'm a big fan of SEO. I loved SEO. I watched all of SEO. I would only just watch until episode 13 or 12 for the first season of like the show itself, because that's like the only good part of it. But after that was just like, GGO is actually pretty good. It's kind of underrated. It's actually really good. The fairy stuff, I'm not a big fan. Just dog water, I hated it. And then Alicization, War of the Underworld was like peak for me. It reminded me back of the SEO when the beginning times, because it was kind of like fresh. But anyway, so glad A1 Pictures is doing this. I'm glad it's not like a different studio. I'm glad it's a studio I recognize. I watched all their works of the anime and they've done. So I know what they can cook, okay? They can cook some good stuff, all right? But I like how, a couple things, I like how they included the infamous smile grin of the statue. So iconic, all right? It's so iconic. I'm gonna actually mute it so we don't have hear no more music stuff. But basically, just iconic grin, smile, super crazy. I can't believe that it's animated. It's just wild. Some bits I like. I wish some bits were a little bit more captivating in terms of like reactions and looks. Like if it was more like, I don't know, just some bits of reaction. I wish it was more like, more shock factor to it. But that's just me depicting that. But it's still, I still like it regardless. I like how they kept it true to the manhwa of how everything looks. Yeah, just not a loss of words. If they didn't, it would have really sold it because the art style and the artwork itself of SoloLeveling is what really drew me in. The story was kind of like generic. But everything in terms of the artwork and the fights, and just the panels of the pages, because it's vertical. So like just seeing it go across your screen on your phone or on your PC, wherever you want to read it, it's just like, holy crap, it's so much. Like it just goes pages on pages, double page, triple page panel spreads. Like what? And it looks crazy how you fit all that in that spread. It's wild. We'll be getting this next winter. Most likely January of 2024. We know A1 Pictures is doing it for sure, of course, because that's what they, that's what it says for production and whatnot. So my hope is that they get everything in check, get everything to where it needs to be, because of course this is a teaser. It's not like a trailer. They didn't want to show too much, of course. They only showed like when in the beginning stages of Sung Jin Woo's life. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what they do. Man, next winter though, it's kind of long for me. Man, it's like we gotta get through the rest of the year, and then we gotta get into the January of the next year. Like that's like we're in March now, so we got like what, 9 months, 10 months actually, because it'll be January. Yeah, that's gonna take forever. Jeez, I'm just very glad that we're finally getting this to be actually animated for once, because when I first read it, I was like, man, if they ever animate this, like, I don't know what else I'm gonna like. I already like so many animes as it is. Black Clover is like it's still like, that's like the one major anime that kind of hooked me into anime, like more so into like the different culture factors and different type of genres factors of anime itself. But like everything else that I watch, I don't know, but it's different because you're reading something versus watching. So I don't know. It can be totally different, because they changed a bunch of things in the anime for SoloLeveling. Like the name of Sung Jin Woo is not Sung Jin Woo, it's something else. The place is actually taking place in Japan, not Korea. And it kind of impacts the story majorly, even especially for when they do the raid with all those ants and whatnot, because it's in Korea. And also the Japanese people are like decisive and manipulative and very power hungry. So they're very like evil people as they're portrayed as SoloLeveling. And the Koreans are the good people. So like now, since the roles are reversed, it's like, so the Korean people are bad and the Japanese people are good. And it takes place in Japan, not Korea. And my boy Sung Jin Woo, or Sung Jin Woo I should say, is his name is not that, it's something else. Like, okay, it impacts a bunch of things. Like just those changes, you would think they wouldn't impact as much, but they impact so much to what the original story already is. Oh man, people are gaslighting and going crazy on Twitter and social media in general, and be like, they didn't keep it how it's supposed to be. There should be more shady, more, his eyes should look more, darker,
What?
I don't know, just the things that they were saying was just like, man, come on, man, like just appreciate the fact we have an actual anime that's coming out for it, man. Like just appreciate the fact that it's coming out. I'm very happy for that, okay? Other people just, this is something I always say, people are just people, and they do whatever they want. So, you let them do what they want to do. They be haters or whatever. Haters gonna hate, whatever. I'm not hating on this. I think there's some things that they can improve on, of course, for sure, before it officially goes sent out and say, hey, we're done now. We're gonna send it out, and everyone's gonna go watch it, and we'll just see what happens. So yeah, that is all I got. I would definitely advise you go actually read it for real though. Like go read it. It's really good. But also get the physical copies because then you will have something to save. I don't have the light novels. I would say go read it. Can't wait for the anime to drop next winter in 2024, unfortunately. So I gotta wait that long. And yeah, it's only a teaser, guys. So just take it with a grain of salt. Don't, you know, I kept my expectations low when I first watched it when I was at home. But now watching it again, I'm very satisfied of everything that, you know, is shown to us for now. All right, with that being said, I'm gonna go now. And yeah, I'm gonna go catch up on some stuff and keep reading this, of course. Keep reading some Peak. People compare it to SEO, by the way. That's why I mentioned SEO, all right? People compare it to that all the time. Anyway, I'm gonna go. We'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that is. And yeah, love anime, live life, stay motivated. I said it backwards, right? Love anime, stay motivated, live life. I'll see you in the next video. I'm Jay, signing out, guys. See ya.